This is Trevor Sports, and now the road to Wembley continues with Match of the Day.
Gascoigne going to have a crack. He is, you know. Oh, he's there!
Wembley Stadium is getting itself prepared for its big day out, still the showpiece in British football. And on the 15th of May of this spring, what an occasion. Wembley will be full to the rafters and awaiting one of the following 8 sides that could challenge for the FA Cup. Good evening, welcome to Match of the Day, the road to Wembley. From 16 down to 8, the 4th round heads towards the quarter-finals, and tonight we are going to find out if the Cup still has its own magic. We start with the big game at Anfield between Liverpool and Arsenal. Something had to get between these two juggernauts, the most successful sides that we've ever had in English football, taking on the most successful side in the FA Cup. Bristol City shocked the world when they beat Wolves in the previous round. Could they shock Manchester United at Aston Gate again? Bournemouth needed a penalty competition to knock out Crystal Palace. Aston Villa were their opponents tonight. Championship versus Premier League again. And Leeds United versus Newcastle United. A game which has exposed a lot of attacking talent. Was it Steve Bruce's time or Bielsa coming to the party? Plus, of course, we'll bring you all the highlights of all the other games. And of course, at the end of this package, we will bring you the draw for the 4th round of the FA Cup. However, we're first heading over to Anfield and Liverpool and Arsenal, which was the biggest game sticking out in the 4th round of the FA Cup this year. It was the side which has just gone back into the lead of the Premier League, and Liverpool taking on an Arsenal side which is struggling at the moment. Yet Arsenal, well, they've got a great history in the FA Cup at the moment. Could this be their year? Or was it time for Liverpool's men to chase the double down? Anything was possible. Your commentator for this one is Trev Motson.
Well, here we are in Anfield twice in 4 nights. At the weekend we were there for that big one against Manchester City, which Liverpool won 2-1 to keep the pressure on Manchester United. Tonight it's Arsenal in the 4th round of the FA Cup. A game really that Arsenal can never afford to lose, considering where they are in the league. 13th in a normal position after a 1-0 defeat at the weekend, the Wolverhampton Wanderers. They will not want to let things slip here on a tough night. It could well be for them against Liverpool, who are certainly battling to retain the Premier League and are potentially on for a League and FA Cup double. They did that back in 1986, of course, under Kenny Dalglish. They beat Everton to both trophies, beating Everton 3-1 in the final. Well, they make one change from Manchester City, the win over that, and that's the centre-back Joe Matip, who replaces Joe Gomez, who drops to the bench, and Diego Jota takes his place in front of himself, ahead of Sadio Mane. For Arsenal, no Lacazette, he's on the bench, so too is Odegaard, he's on the bench. It's Saka and Pepe up front, Magnus Smith-Rowe were playing behind, and Maitland-Niles has preferred to Bellerin at right back, Bellerin of course on the bench. So we're all set then for this 4th round cup tie, arguably the tie around. The referee for this one tonight, Andre Mariner, and he comes from Birmingham. Van Dijk, Liverpool in the red, attacking the Kop to my right. Arsenal in the change shirt to white. Jota draining in there towards Salah, and he's brought down Thomas Partey, the summer signing they got early doors. Referee Mariner straight away clamping down on Salah there. That was a bit out of order. One more, you could be in the book. What saves Salah there is the earliness of the challenge. Otherwise, he might have been booked later on in the beats. Liverpool into go forward again with Henderson. Moving out to Salah. It's all been Liverpool at the moment. There's Mo Salah again. Oh, he's done terrifically well away from Partey, and Holding then takes him out. Got none of the ball whatsoever from where I was sitting. I opened the main stand here at Anfield. And referee Marina Johnny on the spot once again. Yep, got none of the ball. And Holding got plenty of Salah. So a free kick to Liverpool, a very dangerous possession, just I think inside the D. And cue Trent Alexander-Arnold. He can hit them, there's no doubt about that. He's got the repertoire. It's Alexander-Arnold, it's hit Maitland-Niles. And actually 6 of the Arsenal will put Holding in behind. Maitland-Niles got a good block in him. In fact, he hit him and blocked it with his face. That was very brave. So far, Liverpool on top, but yet to pierce the Arsenal defence, which looks a little bit of a... It looks a little bit shambolic, to be honest, but they haven't had the best of weeks, Arsenal, of course. Themselves beaten by Wolves, and Adama Traore's goal last weekend at the weekend, and now looking all over the place here because Holding has played everyone on time, and Salah has somehow missed, and you would have put. And what if Trevor Bond got him scoring from 6 yards out with the goalkeeping? But this is the FA Cup. In the league game, it would have been meat and drink, but the excitement and the frenetic nature of the FA Cup gets to the best of everybody, and Mo Salah inexplicably has missed from 6 yards and has hit the side netting. Ball looking towards Tierney. Arsenal really just haven't strung 2 passes together, and in a game they so desperately have to win to keep their chances of a trophy alive, this is not looking good. As Salah chips that ball in, and Luiz just get back on the far post. Jota was going in there. He had a great game, I have to say, on the weekend against Manchester City, scoring the first goal, of course. So we're scoring the penalty in that 2-1 victory. Firmino, Thiago, Pepe tried to track him, and Pepe has took out his man. There was an advantage played, and the referee will have words with Nicola Pepe here. It's a free kick for definite for Liverpool when the referee saw no advantage available from the cross from Thiago. And Arsenal have got some more work to do at the back, and they really do need to improve. You see that clear obstruction there by Pepe. They haven't turned up to the party, and I'm lucky, in my opinion, to be still at 0-0. So Trent Alexander-Arnold to take the free kick. Arsenal have to be a lot more watertight. 8 fouls already in his first 26 minutes, and he's got ahead of the way by Partey. Niles picks it up. It's level after 90 minutes, extra time. Level after that penalties, we won't get a decision here tonight. Here's Fabinho. And here's Henderson. Firmino. Here's Salah. Salah! Oh, it's come out to the end, it's gone in! Wow, would you believe it? Mo Salah gets a bit of luck. And Liverpool go in the lead with 28 minutes almost gone. And poor Kieran Tierney will have to live with the deflection that's taken it past his own goalkeeper. But Mo Salah will definitely claim it. I think the Juniors Goals Committee will put that down to Salah. Purely and simply the fact that he's got his shot on target. Renault had all bases covered, but didn't bank on Tierney getting in his way and hitting the face. It's a bit unlucky for Arsenal, really. It just sums up their awful run at the moment, really, and they can't really buy a win in the league. Lying 13th, a humiliating defeat at Molineux in midweek, at the weekend rather, and now this tonight. But Liverpool have deserved it on the balance of play and lead by a goal to 0 on 28 minutes. Here's Trent Alexander-Arnold, and there's no doubt about it. Even in a FA Cup tie as this, you can tell who's in the best form out of the two sides and who's really playing poorly. And Liverpool really performing. They might have their strong team out, but they're performing like they've never performed before. Salah to Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool got to the semi-finals last year before they were beaten in extra time and penalties by Spurs as the header comes in from Roberto Firmino, which goes over the top. But I'll tell you what, folks, this is some game here we've got at Anfield, and it's certainly living up to the billing of tie of the round. And it's Liverpool who've done all the running. It should be more than a goal up. Trent Alexander-Arnold. It's a lovely ball to Henderson. Smith Rowe got back. And Saka to Partey. Oh, that's ridiculously poor. Just not good football at all. This is Salah. Salah shoots. Oh my goodness, the goalkeeper there. What was he doing? Not from the goalkeeper's viewpoint. That was drifting wide. And he was just so casual. He could not have been sure, surely. And he was so casual about it. It's unbelievable. Salah nearly making it 2-0. And we would have been talking the goal of the round there if that had gone in. Pepe for Arsenal. Into Smith Rowe, but what a good interception that was by Virgil van Dijk. Not for the first time this season has he made some important interventions. Here's Mo Salah. Bobby Firmino to his left, and he's found him. And holding his playing him on time. Firmino! It's a fabulous goal! And Liverpool lead by 2-0. 2-0 they lead. And Roberto Firmino strikes again. And Arsenal season is falling apart, and it seems it's an implosion for Arsenal. But it's joy for Liverpool as the Arsenal inquests continue. And maybe they should be pointing the finger. First of all, holding there, that's what Thierry's saying. But David Luiz so slack on the marking as well. But Holding did not play. He played everybody onside. And no wonder Tierney was pointing fingers at him. David Luiz, very slack marking there. Not quickly enough to him. Didn't have the strength. And what a finish. And just before half-time, Liverpool have doubled their lead in this fourth-round cup tie. They lead 2-0. So we've had 6.5 minutes of the second half. And you have to say Liverpool have been good value. But then at the same time, Arsenal have just been terrible, wretched, and appalling excuse of a side. But here's come Liverpool again, looking for the third, and it's a good ball in there towards Bobby Firmino from Trent Alexander-Arnold. Henderson wins it again. Alexander-Arnold has possession. Aubameyang is there. Arsenal really need to make a fight of it in the second half if they're even going to take this to extra time, let alone win it. And the ball pointing in there towards Firmino. Deflection, it might drop for Jota. And Holding does well, not once but twice. He blocks the first effort from Firmino. And then when Jota can't control it, he clears it away. But Arsenal still committed Harry Carey at the back. And Holding may have just got fortunate. Arsenal just don't seem to want to put anything together. They don't seem up for it. Liverpool, you can see the hunger in there. Determination to win this cup tie. Arsenal don't have that hunger. And here's Salah, the flag has stayed down. It's Mo Salah, hits the defender. Henderson shoots, it's free! It's free! And Arsenal season is surely in ruins now. And Liverpool march on to the quarter-finals, barring accidents, surely. Arsenal needs snookers here at Anfield in the cup. Liverpool are there again. And Leno kicks the post in absolute frustration. And this sums up Arsenal's season. But Liverpool, let's take nothing away from it. They've been the better side. Salah with the shot, hits Holding, but it comes straight to Henderson. And Bert Leno at this point hasn't got a price. It's 3-0 to Liverpool. And they're surely marching towards the FA Cup quarter-final here. What a nonchalant right foot finish with the side of his foot, and Liverpool lead by 3-0. Saka comes off and Odegaard comes on, but is it too little too late? Well, Arsenal look a well-beaten side. But can they produce something stirring in the next 27 minutes for stoppage time? They need 3 goals, remember, to force extra time. Aubameyang has gone down, free kick. Joel Matip, the guilty party. Referee so far He's been reluctant to show any cards in this game. I have to say he's refereed it very sensibly, Andre Marino tonight. He's refereed it with a good deal of common sense and maturity. Right, free kick to Arsenal. They need a miracle here. Ballerina's replaced Maitland-Niles, who's looked appalling throughout. Chipped in there from Saka to Tierney. They need something now, Arsenal. They need the next goal to come their way. Smith-Rowe, Aubameyang. Oh, that's a good save. And that's the first shot I think Arsenal have had on target in the entire match. And it's taken them 64 minutes and 3 goals down to actually do something about it. And Aubameyang has forced Alisson into making a good save. Better from Arsenal, but has it come a little bit too late perhaps? We'll just have to wait and see. Liverpool fans are dreaming of Wembley. Que sera, sera for them. And if Arsenal want to sing that song, they need 3 goals in 23 minutes. We've had 67 minutes here at Anfield. And Liverpool looking rampant and Jota's through. He couldn't make it 4, could he? Jota! Oh, he should have really made it 4-0 and really put Arsenal out of misery. The breaks from Liverpool have been world class today. Just lacked to finish there from Jota, who, to be fair, tonight he's had another super game. Goal kick given. Ronaldo's got to get on with it quickly. There's no time for wasting any time here. They've got to get on with it. Hector Bellerin, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Nicolas Pepe, Aubameyang again, Emmanuel Smith-Rowe. Bellerin makes the run. Can't find him. Smith-Rowe, Arsenal all of a sudden starting to show a little bit of urgency. Where was it in the first half? I asked myself. Smith-Rowe, Partey, blinds it up. That's a good save. That's a very good save indeed to deny Thomas Partey. With 20 minutes to go. Where was this urgency from Arsenal in the first half? Well, Mikel Arteta will be scratching his head, wondering why is it taking him so long. Over an hour to go. They need 3 goals, remember, Arsenal. Smith-Rowe. Bellerin, good ball to him. Nice dummy, in fact, by Pepe. Still Bellerin. Good control, good strength as well by Bellerin. Still has possession. Van Dijk has lost it, and a chance there. And what's the referee giving here? I think he's given a free kick. I think he played an advantage, or is he giving it the other way? I think he might have given it the other way here. If he has given it the other way, it's a very harsh decision against Hector Bellerin. I can't go off and see what he did wrong there. Curtis Jones replacing Henderson. It's more than snookers now that Arsenal need now to stay in the FA Cup there. Chance of some silverware, or their last realistic chance of silverware, while the second is falling well and truly by the wayside. Odegaard, good ball by him. Tierney now. Can Arsenal give themselves a chance here? Aubameyang's header. Well, they've started to play, but it's probably come too late. They needed to play like this in the first half, otherwise it might have been a much closer tie in terms of the scoreline and in terms of the play of the game. Sums up their look at the moment. Giving it a good goal. Odegaard. I just wonder if Arteta, if he'd earned his time again, would he have started Odegaard and people like Lacazette instead of Pepe and Saka. That's his buts and maybes now. The season's almost over for them as far as silverware's concerned. There's a chance before, and Jones puts the shot wide. Well, it's all late time for Liverpool now. They could have scored more than the 3 they've got. Some of the football today has been exceptional. Marnie, the other sub, putting Jones through and almost making it absolute. 1 minute remains. Nothing but pride left to play for Arsenal now. They can't score 3 in that time, surely. Smith-Rowe will have a go. Aubameyang will certainly have a go. Aubameyang, he scored. Well, they need another 2 with about, 5 seconds plus any stoppage time to go. It's a tall order, a massive tall order. They still need snookers, but they're on the scoreboard at least. So at least they've gone down fighting, but you just have to ask yourself, why didn't they show this sort of football in the first half? Smith Rowe, Aubameyang, and this time takes his chances. Wasted 2 already in this second half. But Arsenal still, despite all of this, look a well-beaten side, but at least they've got something to show for their second half endeavours anyway. Liverpool 3, Arsenal 1 now, as we come towards the end of the tie. And the whistle has gone, and Arsenal are out, and have gone out with an absolute whimper. They were practically beaten after an hour, Salah after 28, Firmino after 42, Henderson making it absolute. Arsenal really didn't get played until after that, and they missed a couple of opportunities. Aubameyang scoring at the end there, but it's Liverpool, last season semi-finalists, who cruise into the FA Cup quarter-finals, winners over an appalling Arsenal side really, by 3 goals to 1. And watch out the rest of England, Liverpool are going for the double. 3-1 they've beaten Arsenal in the Cup tonight.
So Liverpool winning in the end quite comfortably as it's in and showing down a real marker. Still technically on for the treble this season, still in the Champions League, which of course we will bring you come March, but our focus is staying on the FA Cup. Congratulations to Liverpool that are through. And now to Ashton Gate, Manchester United's last year's finalists. Will be looking to get back there and go one step further. Remember, let's just not forget they were 30 seconds away from holding on to beat Spurs in the final. They're taking on Bristol City, who had a fine performance to beat Wolves, but were helped by a very inspired goalkeeper in that match. They probably need more of the same against a side which really has impressed this season. Your commentator for this one is Trevor Davis.
Bristol's big night out is upon them, an opportunity for them to test their mettle against the big boys. Manchester United are in town, and Bristol City a chance to get through to the quarter-finals. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's Manchester United tonight, they know that their focus may be on the Premier League, and their team selection may show this today. The FA Cup they'll be looking to avenge. They were just 10 seconds away from the final whistle on lifting that famous trophy back in May. For Dean Holden's men tonight, it's a 4-4-2 formation. Alfie Mawson and Adrian Mariappa, Andreas Wyman, formerly of Premier League Football Society. For Manchester United tonight, changes for them: Alex Fonseca partners Eric Bailly in central defence. Brandon Williams starts for the first time this season at left back. Nemanja Matic is captain alongside Fred Cavani, leads to tackle Mason Greenwood and Anthony Martial. Positive start at the moment by Bristol City, but don't discount the quality of Manchester United moving forward, even with the changes. Here's Cavani, and we know his quality, and he was very unlucky because he was just a fraction away from giving the Red Devils the lead at Ashton Gate. It's all from a lovely counter-attack in which there was quick passing. Eventually it was back to Cavani. Daniel Bentley in the Bristol goal dived to his left, and his luck was in. Cavani's effort was wide. That's a poor pass. Cavani for Manchester United, denied by Bentley. A terrible pass by Adrian Mariappa right into the heart of the former Paris Saint-Germain centre forwards. On this occasion, the Uruguayan is denied by Daniel Bentley. Pressed by Manchester United. Andreas Wyman, Jade De Silva. It's an orthodox 4-4-2 that Bristol City are playing with tonight. So the throw-in has gone Bristol's way. This is Callum Madawa. Maradaido competing with Bailly. Matic claims the ball back. Greenwood into Cavani, and Cavani and Van der Beek got in each other's ways here. This is Naki Wells. Didaho to his left. Here he is now. Williams. Wells. Naki Wells' effort is deflected by Twanzebe, and it'll go out for a throw-in. But that's positive by Bristol. City fancy themselves Ashton Gate. The flick on. And a header away by Fred. And his forwards Joe Williams and Jack Hunt. Calabadawa. Naki Wells. Tries to get it onto the right foot. Calamadara again. Williams. That's a fine pass to De Silva if he can keep it in. He can't. But positive football from Bristol here at Aston Gate. Had more of the ball. So far they look well up for this. Zebi. Derek Bye. Greenwood. And his cutouts. Mariappa. Martial. Van der Beek. This effort is blocked by Alfie Mawson. The cross comes in. Cavani gets the header. Does not get it on target though. Flicked on to Cavani, who plays a really clever ball into Anthony Martial. But Martial failed to read it and get it under control when it's away by De Silva. It's Joe Williams. First time ball looking for Naki Wells. Unable to find him. Matic, Manchester United can stream forward again. Bristol come back, win possession back. Wells. De Silva number 3. Domodaiho. Good strength shown against Nemanja Matic. Leapt in there. Andreas Weimann. And into the book. He can protest his innocence as much as he wants here, Andreas Weimann. It was a little bit of afters for the initial challenge by Fred, but deserving of the yellow cards. It was a poor challenge in all fairness. Well, there will be a championship side in the quarter-finals at least. It's Cardiff City and Sheffield Wednesday have been drawn against one another. Wan-Bissaka, Mason Greenwood. Oh, this is nice play, and Bentley makes the save. Manchester United starting to quicken the pace, found their way through to goal. Edison Cavani again. United seizing on the mistake this time, not able to make Bristol pay for it. Now hit Bentley, love that. Manchester United have 5 forwards. One of those forward is Van der Beek, and it is cleared off the line by De Silva. Wan-Bissaka, Matic. Matic is crossed to Cavani, volleying it on the near post. It's good encouragement from Anthony Martial. De Silva made the clearance. Matic did well to get the crossing on the right foot. Cavani in the end was challenged by Jack Hunt, but should have done more in my opinion. Another letter for Bristol City. With that, Manchester United have reacted. On comes Paul Pogba for Matic. Maybe it's a sign Manchester United really are looking to mean business if they bring on Pogba. Here is Naki Wells. Wyman over the top. Patterson. Oh, Patterson has scored for Bristol City! Jamie Patterson brings Aston Gate into raptures of delirium. Bristol City lead Manchester United in the 4th round of the FA Cup. It's the perfect start to the second half. And Dean Holden's men have done wonderfully well. Well, the pass was perfect by Wyman. Patterson did well to battle against Swansea and Brandon Williams. And when it fell to him on his left foot, there was the finish. This gets the luck, takes it early. What a start to the second half. Wan-Bissaka. Fred. Pogba. Martial. Here's Van der Beek. Cavani. Oh, he was tripped. Adrian Mariappa, the skipper, is protesting. Andreas Weimann has mistimed the challenge already. He's already been booked. And Bristol City are down to 10 men for the final 30 minutes. And it's the central midfielder who's gone. And it's for this challenge where he just seemed to catch Cavani. Looked from where I was sitting, it was Adrian Mariappa with the contact. Well, that is going to be a real challenge for Bristol City now. Edison Cavani is over the free kick. Oh, fantastic save by Bentley. Oh, what a game this young man is having. Excellent free kick, and that's an outstanding save. Bristol City with 10 men are going to hang on for their lives if they're to produce the shock of the fourth round. Cavani comes short. Paul Pogba to take the corner. Half an hour left. Headed away by Mariappa. Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the edge of the area. Martial! Another save by Bentley. Bristol City Red Bull holds firm. Martial looks disappointed. It was a good header away. Wan-Bissaka, you thought there would be an attempt there. So that played it cleverly to Martial to try and curl one inside the post. Bentley was up to it, and he is having an outstanding game for Bristol City. Joe Williams. Here's Narquels. Maro Dawa. Here's Patterson again. Got inside of Brandon Williams. Support from behind him from Jack Hunt. Here's Joe Williams. Pogba with an excellent challenge. Now it's forwards. Cavani. Mason Greenwood belting forward to get the ball. And the tackle behind from Adrian Mariappa. The referee has a word. It's just a word this time, and the boos are for the booking, potentially harsh one of that on Andreas Weimann, who was sent off for two similar challenges to that. Final change for Manchester United. Rashford is on for Martial for the final 90 minutes. Martial competing at the moment with Alfie Mawson. Bristol thump it away. Twanzebe. It's a proper cup tie now. Fred. Brandon Williams. Rashford. Oh, Bruno Fernandes! Oh, he missed! Oh, would you believe it? It looks all set for Bruno Fernandes to bring Manchester United level. Played through by Rashford. Goes on the left foot and inexplicably misses. Goodness me, is this Bristol City's day? Manchester United have got about 15 minutes plus stoppage time to get themselves out to jail, to force extra time. Oh, Cavani, and crosses Mariappa. Da Silva, that was good defending. Mariappa and Mawson defended for their lives tonight. A couple of errors have been made, but the luck at the moment is going the way of the men from the West Country. Here is Tommy Rowe, the substitute. Bruno Fernandes first time to Cavani. Pogba. Rashford. All through to Cavani. Alfie Mawson comes across. Cavani shoots and equalises. Bristol City were 12 minutes away from hanging on. And Manchester United have equalised. And in truth, Manchester United have dominated since Bristol have scored, particularly down to 10 men. It was a case of could Bristol hang on. Rashford providing the ball. Brilliant run, it has to be said, by Cavani. Gets the wrong side of Adrian Mariappa. The finish is fantastic. The first time Bentley's been properly exposed by central defenders. Edison Cavani is there. And Manchester United have levelled it. Green with the most touches in a Manchester United shirt tonight, and see why. He's played fabulously. Here's Hunt. Patterson. Back to Hunt. Just skip past Rashford. And, Brandon Williams intercepts. Cavani to Rashford. Three of them combining along with Pogba. Now Bruno Fernandes. It was a bit too quick. Joe Williams is across. Alfie Mawson to Adrian Mariappa, who's got the armbands and a booking. Mawson under pressure from Bruno Fernandes. Out wide to Jay De Silva. 5 minutes to go before we just swap it sides over. And that deflection has fallen quite kindly for Edison Cavani. And here's Rashford with a chance. Another save by Bentley. Well, the vote for the Emirates player of the match going to Daniel Bentley. Another heroic save. It's the magic of the cup that brings out these moments. Williams, been outstanding in midfield today. Martin sends Jamie Patterson across for Bristol City, up against Twanzebe. Can he find a cross? He can. It takes the deflection of Twanzebe, and in the end, Dean Henderson does well to claim it. Not much to do today, apart from pick the ball at the back of the net. Now Chris Martin, has he stolen onto this mistake by Manchester United? It's Martin. Pogba was there and has made it a match-saving challenge to deny Chris Martin. Bristol City was so close away from snatching on a mistake. They've got another. Martin. Now Liam Walsh. Oh! Throw in goes Manchester United's way. And an offside flag has gone off. Unable to see it under the fans there, but it was Mason Greenwood. Jay De Silva, where does he go? He goes long. They have ran their socks off this evening. De Silva comes and steals possession. Bentley, who's been outstanding, will he get the opportunity to be outstanding from the spots? Potentially. We shall have to wait because Manchester United are moving forward and they're dangerous. And this is Rashford, this is dangerous. Bruno Fernandes, Rashford, saved again by Bentley! Danger is there. Daniel Bentley tonight is the goalkeeper that knows no fear. Minute left of extra time. Penalty competition looking more and more likely. Chris Martin colliding with Twanzebe. Pogba. Are Manchester United going to steal it? Cavani. Bruno Fernandes. I very nearly stole the game. Bentley again. What a fantastic move this was. United's movement today has been excellent, but they have come across an inspired keeper, and the magic of the cup is proving it. As Bristol hang on. Well, the penalty takers are getting set to take first. Liam Walsh to go first. Walsh against Dean Henderson. It's in. Perfect start for Bristol City. Edison Cavani knows something about the pressure of the penalty. Up against Daniel Bentley. It's saved! And brilliant Bentley denies Manchester United again. Now Chris Martin for Bristol City. This would be huge if they could go 2 up. But Dean Henderson responds and makes the save. Fernandes. He doesn't miss many. He's been denied again. Fantastic save by Bentley. Now an opportunity for Tommy Rowe to put Bristol City 2 up in the shootouts. Oh, he does it with absolute aplomb. And Manchester United's FA Cup season is hanging by a thread. Real pressure for Rashford. who takes it and scores. Now Dean Henderson has to save Jamie Patterson's penalty. He doesn't, it's match points. Manchester United have to score. And Mason Greenwood will face Daniel Bentley. And are we close to seeing one of the most amazing upsets in FA Cup history of modern times? The pressure's on Greenwood. Can Bentley save Bristol? Oh, what a brilliant penalty that was. Brilliant penalty. Oh, there will now be one more opportunity to win the match. Joe Williams, who's been outstanding tonight, wins it! Oh, this is astonishing! Bristol City have knocked out Manchester United in the FA Cup on a penalty competition. The magic of the cup is well and truly alive. Daniel Bentley outstanding. And Aston Gate has the most memorable nights in the FA Cup. They've beaten Manchester United, last year's finalists, and they move on to the quarter-finals. Full time. It's one apiece, 4-2 on a penalty competition.
Well, Bristol City with the shock of the fourth round, absolutely sure of that. A penalty shootout win over Manchester United, and Manchester United are out of the FA Cup. So we'll see no more of them in the competition this season. Astonishing when you think about it, everything, the challenges that Bristol City have had, but they go through into the quarter-finals. Another championship club hoping to get there tonight was Bournemouth, freshly relegated from the Premier League last season and with a new interim manager. Aston Villa arrived. Surely Villa were complete favourites, weren't they? Trev Tilsley is your commentator.
It might well be a small stadium, but it is full to the rafters today as the Bournemouth faithful hope to see yet another giant killing. Of course, they dumped out Crystal Palace on penalties in the previous round. They'll be looking to repeat those exploits today against 9th place Aston Villa, who of course themselves have won the FA Cup 7 times. Can they make it 8 this year? They've certainly got the quality to do so, and we shall see. Jonathan Woodgate, of course, interim manager, gets a bit of a baptism of fire here, as he's decided to make 3 changes to the team that knocked out Crystal Palace last time out. New signing Jack Wilshere comes in for Dan Gosling. Lloyd Kelly is replaced by Diego Rico at left back, and Lewis Cook comes in for Philip Billing alongside Jack Wilshere. Other than that, it is the same side which won last time out in the FA Cup. As for Villa, well, they sit 9th in the Premier League. The team remains the same as usual. Jack Grealish, their talisman, starts on the left-hand side. The high-flying Ollie Watkins leads the line up front. And the goal scorer from the previous FA Cup game, with that wonderful free kick, Ross Barkley, also starts in midfield. Well, the rain is coming down. It's not quite snow. It's far too warm down here in Bournemouth for that. And it makes the conditions rather challenging and adds to the occasion, I'm sure. Jack Wilshere looking to whip this ball in towards the back stick. It away. And as far as Ross Barkley's managed to pick it up, actually. He's done really well there. Here's Ollie Watkins in the centre circle. He's fouled by Jack Wilshere. No. Wilshere getting the ball forward to Junior Stanislas. Stanislas from distance! Oh, crikey, that was close. Former West Ham and Burnley player. Firing one from distance. Of course, he's a member of that elite club of being able to score direct from a corner. Just trying his luck from distance there. Konsa switches it across to Tyrone Mings. His target. Jack Grealish now. McGinn. Ollie Watkins. Challenged by Chris Mentham. Ollie Watkins seems to disagree, but the referee is adamant it was a fair challenge, and Aston Villa have won the ball back. Here's Barkley. Going to get into Ollie Watkins. He's got behind the defence. It's Ollie Watkins! Good save by Asmir Begovic. Narrowed the angle well. Got a big hand to it. Cleared it out of the danger zone with that save as well. Here's Cash. Ross Barkley. And Douglas Luiz gets it back to Con McGinn. Back to Douglas Luiz. Ross Barkley, good one-touch play. It's Ollie Watkins, shot deflected. And Begovic deals with it. It was curling in, so it needed saving. Deflection just took the sting off it. There's Diego Rico now marauding down that left-hand side. Hasn't got much support. Junior Stanislas has offered it though. It's a sloppy pass by Stanislas, and now Aston Villa looking to break away quickly. Here's Ross Barkley, though, is challenged by Steve Cook. 2 Cooks on the field for Bournemouth today. Only by name, not by career. Here's Diego Rico. Quick free kick taken. And that's Junior Stanislas. Just on the edge of the box, driving into the box, still going Stanislas. Gets the ball in to Solanke. Can he turn? He's got 3 men around him. Solanke, the shot's deflected. It's gone in off the post. And Bournemouth, they're showing that giant killing instinct yet again. And Dominic Solanke has got himself on the score sheet. The rafters have come off here at the Vitality Stadium. Aston Villa can't believe their luck. Stanislas playing the ball into Solanke, who showed great strength and awareness to hold off, 4 Aston Villa players there? And he gets that little bit of luck with a deflection. I don't think that can go down as an own goal, because that was definitely going on target. But look at this, he's got 3, 4 white shirts around him. Manages to toe poke it, takes a cruel deflection which beats the keeper and in off the post. And Bournemouth lead here. Villa will consider themselves a little bit unlucky with that one, but the defending could have been better. Can they respond quickly though? Here's Ollie Watkins looking to play in. Ross Barkley! Oh, great save. Begovic got a hand to it. Jack Grealish couldn't quite latch onto the rebound. Well, they wanted a quick response and they nearly got it. Ollie Watkins latching onto that. It's a fantastic save from Begovic and great last-ditch defending there as well from Bournemouth. It is a corner though, so the danger is not over yet. And we whipped in by Jack Grealish. Oh, and it's headed over the bar. Just for a second there, I thought that was going to sneak in at the near post. It's Konsa with the header. Very nearly getting it on target there. With Mings, long ball over the top, looking for Jack Grealish on this left-hand side. Header 1 and it's come back to Matt Target. Now John McGinn. Exchanging passes between the 3 of them. Oh, Matt Target almost left the ball behind him there. Manages to get it to Douglas Luiz. Gets it into Ollie Watkins on the edge of the box. Back facing goal. It's a good effort. Oh, it's just wide of the target there. Okay, it might have cracked in. Begovic had all posts covered. See, Target nearly left the ball back there, but he recovered well. Some great one-touch football there from Villa, and Ollie Watkins nearly culling that beyond Begovic. So look at it from behind the goal. See how close it was. Hitting the stanchion behind the goal. Well, half an hour gone. Aston Villa have certainly had the ball a lot since they conceded. With Barkley, with Traore on the overlap. He's got Rico with him. Trying to get the ball in, but he's got Cash on the overlap. Cash with the cross toward the back stick, looking for that target of all people. Here he is on the ball. It's Jack Grealish actually he was aiming for. He's on the ball now, gets it back to Target. So whipping the ball in towards the back stick, headed away. Douglas Luiz is going to pick up the pieces. Target again. Here's Grealish near the byline, back to Target. Being forced to come inside. Douglas Luiz again. Always offer himself in the space. Here's Traore. Ross Barkley. Barkley from distance. That's a dipping shot. It's a great save from Begovic again. That was a difficult one to deal with for the goalkeeper when it bounces before you. It can ricochet anywhere, especially in wet conditions. Dipping effort. He dealt with it well. Well, the second half has to be better from Villa. Bournemouth they were a little bit passive after they'd scored the goal, so they'll be hoping for a better second half. Well, here come Aston Villa again. Here's Ross Barkley getting it towards Douglas Luiz. Back to Barkley! Great save again from Begovic, from absolute rockets from Barkley. Well, they'll be wondering what he's got to do to score today. He's certainly got his shooting boots on, but Begovic so far has been managed to read all of them. At least so far. He's having a fantastic game, Asmir Begovic. And that target to take the throw. Goes into McGinn. Now Barkley. Target again, whipping the ball in towards the front stick. Headed towards goal, but wasn't on target. Begovic deals with it easily. Now, big kick forward, looking for Solanke. Can he win the ball against Mings? I don't think anyone particularly won the ball there, but Brooks has picked up the pieces. Oh, that's a lovely challenge by McGinn. Wins the ball brilliantly. Now all of a sudden Aston Villa have a chance. Here's Ross Barkley coming forward. Ross Barkley from distance. He had options to pass there. Perhaps he took the wrong option. It was a great strike, but it was near Begovic, who dealt with it easily. Maybe at the second attempt. It is a bit rainy. Bournemouth, of course, their best FA Cup run was to the 6th round back in 1957, where they got knocked out by Manchester United in a replay. Of course, there's no 6th round this time as Brooks bringing the ball forward. Here's Smith on the overlap, looking to whip the ball in towards the back stick, towards Junior Stanislas. It's headed away. There's a corner. Short corner looking the option here. Well, Cook may decide to go long now. He has gone long. Looking in for Jack Wilshere! Point blank save, and its rebound's been put in! And Bournemouth, they've put one foot in the quarter-finals with that goal. It's Brooks, that man again who scored previous game, has got himself another FA Cup goal. Well, you feel sorry for the Villa goalkeeper. He's made an absolutely outstanding save here, but his defence was asleep. But that man, David Brooks, was the quickest to react. Look at it, this is an outstanding save from the goalkeeper, but his defence was just asleep ball watching, and Brooks, with a simple tap-in, gives him a great chance to go through now. Of course, there is no 5th and 6th round in this condensed FA Cup tournament this year, so the winner will just go straight through to the quarter-finals, and of course, Bournemouth have never been to the quarter-finals in their history. Diego Rico holding up the ball here, whipping the ball in towards the back sticks, towards Solanke! Oh, what a save that is! Goalkeeping that has been on display today has been top notch. But look at this. Wonderful cross. And look at that goalkeeper having to react really quick. Fantastic save. Still, danger not over yet. Corner whipped in. Headed away by Mings. Only as far as Smith. Now Stanislas trying to chip the ball in towards Smith, but took a deflection on the way through, and it's a corner again. Just thought somebody might let fly there. They did in the end. It did take a deflection. It was Stanislas who took the shot. Still, could be a chance from this corner. Can Lewis Cook deliver the goods here? Whips it in towards Jack Wilshere again! Oh, he's had a couple of headers today. He's come agonisingly close. Wonderful ball in. Maybe it's the shaved head that's improving his heading ability, I don't know. Oh, Bournemouth just minutes away now. Like I said, they've never made the quarter-finals, and with this condensed FA Cup format, no 5th or 6th round, they go straight through to the quarter-finals. This is a moment of history for Bournemouth. The furthest they will have ever made it in the FA Cup. One match away from Wembley. They're counting down the seconds now. You'd think they'd waste time, but it looks like they may be going for a third. Solanke again showing great strength. That ball sort to nowhere. He won't worry too much though, as the seconds are ticking away. Aston Villa are out of the FA Cup as Bournemouth have done it again. They have knocked out Premier League opposition for the second consecutive game, and they go through for the first time in their history to the FA Cup quarter-finals. They are 90 minutes away from an appearance at Wembley, and the Vitality Stadium will remember this night for years to come. It's finished here. Bournemouth 2, Aston Villa 0.
Another shock. Comprehensive win for Bournemouth, who played really well and deserved the win. And congratulations to Jonathan Woodgate, who understands is going to be getting Harry Redknapp in to help him out on the short term. And I know from experience the journey from Bournemouth to Sandbanks isn't that particularly long, so no wonder old Harry said yes to that. I wonder if Crouchy, Cranshaw and company have been given a call. Now we're going to call in at another famous stadium, Ellen Road, and Leeds United famously had the famous FA Cup final, the most watched FA Cup final of all time. That was back in 1970, where they lost to Chelsea on a replay. Nearly 30 million people tuned in for that. If we can get more than 2,500 to tune in to the next one, then we'll be on our way, won't we? Leeds United took on Newcastle United, who've been struggling at the moment under Steve Bruce after their impressive start to the league season. But Cup football's always a chance for form to go out the book, and one chance to get through. Your commentator for this one is Trevor Gubber.
Both teams have a break from the Premier League action as they're in Cup action this evening. Leeds United, managed by Marcelo Bielsa, takes on Steve Bruce's Newcastle United. As for Leeds, Melier's in goal, Ayling, Cook, Cooper, Dallas, Rafinha, Phillips and Harrison, Click and Rodrigo behind Bamford. Hernandez, Alioski, Stroik amongst the subs for the Whites today. As for Steve Bruce and Newcastle, fairly strong lineup as well. Gale and Carroll up top, St Maximum and Joe Linton out wide, Aiden and Longstaff in midfield, Lascelles and Fernandez at the back, with John Joe Chevy amongst the substitutes along with Almiron and Jamal Lewis as well. As the ball's in forward towards Rodrigo, Click wins the header, but then Nooks will come away with it. It's Joe Linton onto the wide Gale, and Gale is away. Early stages of this match, Gale. All out for Joe Linton, down line for Dwight Gale. He's had a penalty here. Dwight Gale with the cross. And Andy Carroll has scored! Newcastle take the lead. And we've only played less than 2.5 minutes and Newcastle already in the lead. Worst possible start for Leeds United and Marcelo Bielsa, but a fantastic start by Newcastle and Steve Bruce. And these are Newcastle fans, they can hear here at Ellen Road this evening. Listen. Newcastle, Gale did well. Oh, watch Joe Linton back down the line to Dwight Gale in the penalty area, cross. Andy Carroll got the better of Luke Ayling at the back post, rose up the ice and headed beyond Melier, and Melier couldn't keep the ball out. And Newcastle taking another lead here. Leeds 0, Newcastle 1. Lascelles forward towards Andy Carroll. All done an assist today. All done a goal, should I say. Now Richie. St Maxim. Andy Carroll. Carroll goes for goal, saved by Melier. Push behind and 29 minutes scored, and Newcastle the majority of the chances so far here at Ellen Road. As Andy Carroll shot there from the edge of the box, he's pushed behind for a corner by Ilan Melier. He's managed to deal with that corner and clear. Now Bamford, back to Harrison, back into Bamford. Good control from Patrick Bamford. He's now Rafinha. Matthias Click, lovely forward from Click. What can he do now? Click. Now Ayling. Rafinha, Ayling. Click, shot block. Rafinha! Saved by Darlow. Leeds United coming close. Rafinha's strike. Saved brilliantly there by the Newcastle goalkeeper. Cooper. Click. Phillips. Aiden, Longstaff, Sean Longstaff that is. Aiden again. Up towards Andy Carroll. Anyway, we'd like to say Maximum! Oh my word! I say Maximum. It's probably just one of the goals of the round. Take a bow, son. And I say Maxim. Call this commentator off guard. But that, I must say, is a pure genius of a strike for Newcastle United to take a 2-goal lead here and double their lead at Ellen Road. Volley forward, Carroll nods it back, and a first-time volley straight into the top corner. Oh my word, no goalkeepers would have saved that. Even if we'd had 2 in today, they would have saved that. And there's Robin Cox headed down to him. That's an emphatic finish beyond Melier. Leeds have some work to do now. Newcastle lead 2-0. Rafinha. It's Newcastle fans you can hear at the moment. It's Rafinha into Clip. Now Stuart Dallas. Des Lynam! Click has scored! Des Lynam's pulled one back. And Leeds United are right back in this now. Can they get anything out of this now, Leeds? I wonder. Des Lynam has scored. What if I go for Des Lynam? Des Lynam has scored. Wonderful finish from the Polish international, playing a 1-2 with Stuart Dallas. Got beyond the defender, and then Jamal Lascelles couldn't fire it, couldn't block it as he fired that shot by beyond Darlow, and Leeds United are back in this now, 2-1. Carroll wins his head looking for Dwight Gale, and Scoopers across there. Cooper gives the ball away. Alan St. Maxim takes a shot, blocked, behind for a corner. Liam Cooper almost getting into trouble, but he gave the ball away. Pablo Hernandez with the shot, blow that shot there. Pablo Hernandez, one of the half-time substitutes for Leeds United. Just have to try and work out who he's come on for. Down there, Pablo Hernandez. I think it could potentially be for the goal scorer, Des Lynam. Well, judging by that, it looks like it could be for Clean. The Click's still there, so I'm not sure he's going for. So there, Hernandez ball the shot. Rodrigo fast towards goal. Rafinha. It looked like Hernandez just come on. Potentially it was Rafinha who had the ball that shot, but this is Rodrigo's effort away. And a fantastic effort from Rodrigo, saved by Darlow, to push the ball away. It's Luke Healy he's going for. That's the man who was going for. He's going to try it back. And Newcastle scored. Do I go? So Maxim with the shot. Pushed out and Dwight goes in hand. To tap on the rebound. And Newcastle have their 2-goal lead back. And I say Maxim with the shot, palmed out into the path of Dwight Gale, and Newcastle have got their 2-goal lead back. It's Leeds 1, Newcastle 3. And I must say, Newcastle, on the showing today, do deserve to be leading this. Leeds have yet to cause any real problems as Aliotsky comes on for Jack Harrison, the North Macedonian. It's Pablo Hernandez. Trying to get Leeds to get back into this as Hernandez puts the ball in towards Bamford and in towards Alioski there as well. Comes out as far as Stuart Dallas, the Northern Irishman. Cookstow Cafe was Leeds fans call him. And Alioski lines up a free kick to put in the box there. They're about to take it quickly after Sean Longstaff fouled Stuart Dallas there. Hernandez over this. Tescli over it as well. And it is Pablo Hernandez! Oh, and Cordova was forced into a fantastic stop to keep out the Spanish wizard. There'd be some magic if that had gone in. Corner for Leeds. Cameron Phillips to take. If we should have done with a cop end. It was punch to the back Darlow. And I suppose Mateus picked up. Hernandez. Click. In again. Bamford! Forshaw over there. Looks like can't get the ball clear. But then Forshaw. Back from injury. In this game. And almost on the score sheet. Alioski gives the ball away now. Looks to look to me, but this is Adam Forshaw's effort on goal. Lovely across from Bamford and Forshaw's header saved by the keeper Darlow, and he keeps that effort out. That would have been a great return for the English midfielder Alioski for Dallas. But Joel into wins it off Stuart Dallas. Nilan for Dwagel. Cross for a pass towards Alison Maxim. We're sitting to the top of the south stand. Norman Hunter south stand, should I say now, to give it the proper title. Wonderful cross in. We'll say Maxim couldn't fire home there to make it 4-1, which would have really pulled the game beyond doubt. And Leeds United with out of the ball with Ilan Melier. It's forward towards Forshaw with the header. Can he? Yes. We're only giving away. And now Sean Longstaff to Carroll. Now Aiden. Now Miguel Almiron. Almiron's in behind. Of course, Dwight Gale. And Dwight Gale squeezes it in somehow. And Newcastle have a 3-goal lead. It's 4-1. And Leeds have really been poor today. Dwight Gale on the score sheet again. A brilliant ball through into the Gale. And how does he beat Melier from there? Poor goalkeeping. Bob fed into Dwight Gale. From Almiron, and how does he beat Melier from there? Phillips tried sliding in to clear it as well. Couldn't do that as Almiron picked Gale out and he made it 4-1. Melier. Cooper. As Leeds have to go for United now. It's up 4-Shaw wins the header. On to Rafinha. Pablo Hernandez. Rafinha. Here's Bamford. Bamford is fouled. Madine says free kick. Bamford having a go at Isaac Aiden there. Aiden gets a booking for his challenge from Madine. Could have been a lot worse there for Aiden. In this commentator's opinion, it's Pablo Hernandez. Ends up with this free kick as Cal comes off for Shelvez. Hernandez's free kick is claimed by Darlow after taking a deflection off the wall. With 5 minutes to go. Full-time whistle has gone and Leeds the head out. And the same Maxim open the scoring. Dwagel also got a brace in this one for Newcastle. They got one back. And Newcastle go through, deserved winners by 4 goals to 1 at Ellen Road. Leeds United were very, very poor. some work to do for Marcelo Bielsa's men.
Congratulations to Steve Bruce's side. They go into the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. Comprehensive win over Leeds United away from home, so one of that will kickstart their season. Right, 8 more sides hoping to get through to the final 4 places that will make up the roundup of the quarterfinals. And your match roundup, of course, is brought to you by Trevor Sinstadt. Manchester City hosted an Everton side which showed that finishing is costly for you, especially in the Cup, as the best chances early in the game very much fell to Everton. After a mistake in the central defensive partnership, Dominic Calvert-Lewin found himself through, but hesitated at the moment of impact, and Edison was able to make a save. And it was the Manchester City defence in the end that wasn't quite up to the task in the day. Dominic Calvert-Lewin was able to completely dominate himself through, put through here, and denied again by a brilliant save by Edison. Sometimes the best saves you see aren't always the diving ones to your left or right. And Everton continued to pile on the pressure to find a way past our Manchester City side. Much change from what we've seen before. Edison remained in goal and continued to deny Calvert-Lewin all evening. The chances continued for Everton. Richarlison playing through Sigurdsson, who was through. When he tried to curl an effort, he just got his radar off ever so slightly. Edison saved this time by poor finishing. And Manchester City showed them what clinical finishing is all about. Raheem Sterling found himself through, and he went ahead and coolly slotted the ball home. Replay showed that the pass through to him by Riyad Mahrez was pretty much spot on. His first touch to open his body up is something all children looking to place the ball will be watching to see more often. It was fantastic technique, to be said. Everton moved forward with James Rodriguez joining it, Gylfi Sigurdsson deciding to go from distance, Edison showing us that he was really up for it as Manchester City looked to get back to the FA Cup final. Beaten after leading 2-0 to Spurs a year ago, they showed a real clinical edge to their finishing and took full advantage, but defensively there were worries. From this lovely ball over the top, look at the touch of control, has to be said here, by Gabriel Jesus. Unlucky on the first attempt, but much quicker than anyone in the yellow shirt for the second attempt. City after that looked in complete control, and in the first half, which completely whizzed by, they nearly went ahead and stroked themselves 3-0 up after an effort by Riyad Mahrez. Sadly, liquid football just wasn't quite there for them. In the second half, Everton continued to march forward to try and find chances. Dominic Calvert-Lewin did have them, denied again by Edison on a frustrating night for the Englishman. James Rodriguez, when he came on, started to make a difference. Richarlison had a golden opportunity to pull one back and wasn't able to do so. Edison continued to make save after save, and the frustrating point here from this match was you very much felt there was a chance for Everton, but it slipped away from them, and in the end Manchester City were comfortable winners by 2-0. If Everton had their shooting boots, it might have been a different story, but Manchester City comfortably through to the quarter-finals of the FA Cup. I'm sure a lot of sides will not want to be drawn against who what people are now touting as potential cup favourites. The big London derby got off to a surprising start. An early effort in the end by Kufal which struck the bar, and it just showed us some of the football that we could be under today. Bit of shock and awe tactic from both sides, but it was Spurs that went ahead and shocked the crowd at the London Stadium. Giovanni Lo Celso played through, and in the 10th minute of the match, he gave Tottenham Hotspur the lead. Control was excellent, the finish itself was absolutely deftly fantastic. The ball through was pretty good, mind you. But on finishing like that, Giovanni Lo Celso is just starting to regret the high rewards, as he had an excellent day in the match with Son Heung-min. Spurs went ahead and doubled their lead not long after that. 18 minutes on the clock when an opportunity through to Steven Bergwijn to turn quite brilliantly on the edge of the area and to strike home a fantastic finish. Management brought on for competition of places here, showed us that sometimes a doggedness to take players on is what you need, able to send Ogbonna and company the other way, and the shot was too good for Fabianski. While the presentation may need something to be desired, at the end of the day, West Ham United continued to try and push forwards, but were deeply frustrated. Mikel Antonio's effort here was just about as close as they could get halfway through the first half as they were searching to get themselves back into the match. Set pieces proved important for the Hammers, but in the end it just wasn't going to be, and Zini's effort heading wide from the resulting corner. Spurs then were in complete control for the rest of the game, to be fair. Doherty's pass finding Bergwijn, who was unlucky on his strike. And it was Spurs again that created the best chances in the second half of the match. Harry Kane was brought on, created opportunities. Son here on the turn, denied by the woodwork in an excellent bit of football. And Spurs showed us that they could also count themselves as contenders for the Cup. After a cross here by Eric Dyer was headed by Song Heung-min, but sadly the radar just wasn't quite happening for the South Korean. West Ham though had a night in which they wasn't all their own way. At least Spurs have got one player less to pick from in the next round. Davison Sanchez sent off for a straight red card after lunging through. More he was last man as opposed to the ferocity of the challenge. But replays showed that his challenger in Jarrod Bowen was worthy of a red card from behind late. And the current laws, that's him out of the quarter-finals. But he's the only Spurs player that won't play. They are through 2-0 and looking good for the Cup again. Burnley knocked out Chelsea in the opening round of the Cup, so could they do the same thing here against another blue side? Well, they got off to the worst start possible inside the first minute, an early cross, and it was tucked home by Ben Mee for an absolutely disastrous own goal. Definitely one he's not going to want to see, and we can see that it was a good cross, mind you, but Ben Mee there was very unlucky. However, Burnley did get themselves back into the match, and Chris Wood was one of the livelier players for them. The goal itself, in which Burnley were able to equalise, was quite good. Ashley Webber's long ball was picked up by Stevens. His first touch completely outfoxed Kasper Schmeichel and allowed him to side foot home into an open goal. Has to be seen again. We see some great goals today. Look at this for a first touch to deceive the goalkeeper. Pass from the young man, and Burnley got themselves back into the match at one apiece. But for Burnley, really, that was as good as it got, as Leicester started to fire up as a chance for a championship winning spot eluded them. It could be a chance for the Cup. Ben Mee again here was unlucky, trying to dive forwards. You can see in the replay and this how he just misjudges this, and Vardy finds himself through. And Vardy one-on-one, there was always one story to that question. The clinical striker who just gets better with age showed himself. Tielemans found Barnes, another good save by Nick Pope, who will turn out to have a busy night in front of the two Burnley sticks. There were chances in the end for Burnley. If that effort here by Gudmundsson had gone in, it really would have been game on. But football's a game of fine margins, and poor defending can cost you. Tarkowski's here pass was short to westwards. Maddison intercepted. Vardy found himself through, and on the stroke of injury time inside the first half, Leicester City had doubled their leads and pretty much booked their place into the quarter-finals. Leicester themselves continued to dominate the second half and showed them why they're as high up the table as they are. And some of the chances in which they were creating were excellent. Maddison here with a fine volley that just whistled past the post. And the chances continued to happen for Leicester City. Maddison found themselves through. Pope knew that where one place he was going, but it was poor defending in by Matthew Loden allowed another chance for Maddison. Sadly, this time he just couldn't quite curl it inside the post. Burnley tried to find a way back into it and came close when Gudmundsson was through, and Kasper Schmeichel making his first save in anger really on the day. Leicester City though, they were able to get a fourth and seal a comfortable victory in the end, and it was Vardy that took it, completing his hat-trick with 4 minutes of the match to go. Good turn and lovely spin and swivel of the hips, able to move on a sixpence, so crucial in the game, and a cool finish by Vardy. It'll be a moment Burnley want to forget. After they beat Chelsea in the first game, they thought they had a chance here, but in the end they didn't bank against Leicester City. In the previous game, finishing was so important that you take your chances. With Leicester City and Vardy, they've got a real chance with a striker in this form. The all-championship affair between Sheffield Wednesday and Cardiff City was the conclusion of the game, and it got off with a former Liverpool youngster playing on loan. Harry Wilson flicking the ball over the bar and giving Cardiff City the lead. Nothing the Wall could do about that. It was a very, very, very good free kick. And it was Cardiff that continued to play the great football, and it was Wilson himself that's starting to really impress. His effort was very close. But there was to be a second goal for Harry Wilson on a night in which he could have got 4 or 5, to be fair. In front of the Lepping Lane's end, he was able to turn left-footed and stick the ball back into the net. A class goal for the youngster, and Sheffield Wednesday found themselves 2-0 down in the Cup. Wilson himself had a very fine game and could have had more, to be fair. As the chances continued to happen, it was poor defending which nearly allowed them through, where Flint's mistime pass allowed Harry Wilson through. On this occasion, though, denied by the goalkeeper. Wednesday themselves tried to find a way back into the match, and when they did, well, Marriott's finishing wasn't quite up to standard here. So close from picking up the top corner and giving one back. And that was pretty much the story of this second half. Wednesday again making chances, Marriott not able to finish them, sadly. Frustration showing on the young man, but in truth, Cardiff were worthy winners of this contest when it was all said and done. Adam Reach came on and made a difference and did get one back with 9 minutes to go, but it wasn't anything really to affect the contest. After teaming up and winning the ball back from Brown, Reach's volley fired in and gave Wednesday hope. But hope was all they had in the end. They were well beaten by Cardiff City, truth to be told, and that'll be 3 championship sides that will be in the draw for the quarter-finals of the FA Cup, as Cardiff winners by 2-1. So that is the roundup, and now we will go head over to FA headquarters for the draw for the FA Cup quarter-finals. The FA Cup quarter-final draw. All games will be played on Saturday the 20th of March. That's all 4 of them. There are no replays, so the matches themselves will go to extra time and a penalty competition if required. Exclusive highlights of all 4 games with a full match day commentary will be available on Match of the Day, the Road to Wembley. Special edition for that. So it's the Emirates sponsored FA Cup here live on Trevor Sports. Those are the numbers of the 8 teams that are drawn. Look out for number 2 Liverpool, number 6 Manchester City, and number 4 and 3 Tottenham Hotspur and Leicester City respectively. Here we go, waiting for the first draw.
Number 8.
The first one out at the moment is Bournemouth. So Bournemouth are at home. They've been home in the last 2 rounds. And they're going to be home to Newcastle United. Knocked out Leeds in the previous rounds. And at home again is Liverpool. 3rd time in a row. Liverpool have been at home in the quarterfinals.
Number 6.
And they've got Manchester City. Liverpool, Manchester City. Wow, what a huge quarterfinal. My word.
Number 1.
Bristol City, they're at home again. Bristol City are back home. And they're going to play Leicester City. Leicester City again. So Bristol
5.
City, Leicester City. Cardiff have been drawn at home. The final name, and they will play
4.
Tottenham Hotspur, as we can see from there. So there is the draw for the quarterfinals of the Emirates-sponsored FA Cup. And of course, on the road to Wembley, here at Trevor Sports, we've got you covered. All 4 games. We'll have exclusive highlights of all those. Liverpool, Manchester City, of course, that will be our main game that we will be covering. Of course, we'll have highlights of all the other 3 games on an excellent edition of Match of the Day, which will also have, to fairness as well, some Premier League action most likely. And some of the sides not in action will have a game in hand to compete, so it should be a very lively weekend for us here on Trevor Sports. Well, there goes another week of Cup football. Join us at the weekend again for the Premier League, which is back in action. For us, though, it's all about the magic of the Cup and the great David Bentley denying Manchester United. It's a story they'll tell for years, I'm sure. And it's proper FA Cup folklore. Good night.
Joe Williams, who's been outstanding tonight, wins it! Oh, this is astonishing! Bristol City have knocked out Manchester United in the FA Cup on a penalty competition. The magic of the Cup has